There is a difference between living a comfortable life and living a strong life. Most people want life to become easier. They want fewer problems, fewer failures, fewer challenges, and fewer difficulties. But a truly powerful person does not spend their entire life asking for an easier path. They work on becoming strong enough to walk through a difficult path. This is one of the deepest lessons we can take from Swami Vivekananda's teachings. Strength is not only about muscles. Strength is the ability to stand when life tries to push you down. It is the courage to continue when results are not visible. It is the discipline to keep working when motivation disappears. And it is the faith to believe in yourself when nobody else does. Remember this. Do not always ask life to become easier. Become stronger yourself. Because when you become stronger, the same problems that once seemed impossible begin to look smaller. Your circumstances may not change immediately, but your ability to face them can change. And sometimes changing yourself is the first step toward changing your entire life. Your body is the foundation through which you experience life. If your body is constantly tired and neglected, it becomes harder to maintain discipline, focus, and confidence. Physical strength does not mean that you need to become an athlete. It means respecting your body. Exercise, walk, stretch, sleep properly, eat responsibly, take care of yourself. Every time you push your body a little beyond its comfort zone, you are also training your mind. Imagine telling yourself, I will walk for 30 minutes today. You may feel lazy. You may want to postpone it, but you do it anyway. That small action teaches you something powerful. I can depend on myself. And self-trust is the beginning of confidence. Discipline begins with small promises. Wake up when you said you would. Complete the task you promised yourself. Move your body. Take care of your health. Small acts of discipline create a stronger version of you. A strong body is important, but a strong mind is even more important. Two people can experience the same failure. One person says, my life is over. The other says, what can I learn from this? The situation is the same. The difference is their mindset. Your mind can become your greatest strength or your greatest enemy. Every day, thousands of thoughts enter your mind. Not every thought is true. When your mind says, I am not good enough, ask yourself, is that a fact or is that fear? When your mind says, I will fail, ask, how do I know that? When your mind says, everyone is ahead of me, remind yourself, I have my own journey. You must learn to observe your thoughts instead of becoming controlled by them. A strong mind does not mean having no negative thoughts. It means refusing to let negative thoughts control your life. Train your mind. Read. Learn. Think. Reflect. Meditate. And most importantly, take action. Because a strong mind is built through practice. Fear is one of the biggest barriers between a person and their potential. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of criticism, fear of being judged, fear of starting something new. Many people spend years waiting for fear to disappear. But fear may never completely disappear. You become courageous by acting despite fear. Think about someone learning to swim. They may be afraid of the water, but standing beside the pool forever will never teach them how to swim. They must enter the water, slowly, carefully, with practice. Life works the same way. If you are afraid of starting something, take the smallest possible step. If you are afraid of speaking, speak. If you are afraid of failure, try. If you are afraid of rejection, apply. If you are afraid of criticism, create anyway. Don't allow fear to become the decision maker of your life. Remember, courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is moving forward despite fear. One failure does not make you a failure. One rejection does not mean you are unwanted. One bad decision does not destroy your future. One unsuccessful attempt does not mean you should stop trying. Failure is an event. It is not your identity. Think about a child learning to walk. The child falls again and again. But the child doesn't say, "I am a failure." The child simply gets up and tries again. Somewhere along the way, adults forget this lesson. We become afraid of falling. We become afraid of what people will say. And because of that fear, we stop trying. But what if your failure is actually teaching you something? What if it is preparing you for something greater? Learn from the mistake. Change your strategy. Improve your skills. Then try again. Your past mistakes are lessons. They do not have to become your future.